just thought of this story and I think it is so funny. So when I was a musical theater major, Robert Westenberg was the head of my program, and he has done a ton of Broadway shows, mostly in the 80s, and he did several Stephen Sondheim shows. You probably know him most from the original Broadway cast of Into the Woods. He's just iconic, and he's also hilarious. Taught an acting the song class for us, and we had to do duets in that class. So me and my best friend Claire sang I Can't Lose You from Frozen, which is an amazing, underrated song from that show. He's asking us about the given circumstances and the scenario, and he does not know Frozen, which we didn't really realize, but then he's like, can you explain to me what's going on? Like, I don't understand. We had to do the scene leading into it as well. And everyone knows Frozen, so it doesn't seem ridiculous until you're explaining the plot to someone that has no idea what you're talking about, and you're like, oh wait, this actually sounds insane, because it is. You don't know, in acting classes, you always talk about your character as if they're you, so they don't want you to say, oh, Elsa, blah, 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 or she does this. They want you to be like, I and me. I am explaining to my professor, I have ice powers, and I'm scared that I'm going to kill my sister with my ice powers. We're in my big ice castle in the middle of the mountains, the snowy mountains, because I ran away after my coronation ceremony, after I accidentally made ice fly out of my hand. When we were really little, I accidentally shot my powers at her head, and she forgot about that memory. And then after the fact, I just ignored her and stayed locked in my room for our whole childhood. So she doesn't want me to shut her out again and us to not have a relationship again. And I don't want to accidentally kill her with my ice powers. It sounds pretty insane, especially when the song is actually like a really heartfelt song. I can't lose you, not again. I can't lose you like that. And if you don't know what the scenario is, it doesn't seem like it would be that crazy. We'll never forget telling Bob that and him being like, this is what Frozen is.